And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. I'm John coming at you today with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates, a couple National League Central opponents. But right now, we'll look at the standings between these two teams. I know Pittsburgh's won 4 in a row, so they're starting to get things turned back around after their hot start. St. Louis right now still in last place at 25-34 and 6.5 games behind the Brewers. But this should be a good matchup. So settle in. Get some snacks, get a drink, and we'll be right back after our intro. Alonso cranks one to deep left.
Really going back. It's out of here, and the Mets win it.
All right, and welcome back, man. Once again, I love these Sunday morning baseball games. Start at 11:30. Get an early start with the streams on the day, and then get to relax all afternoon and watch some other games as well. So let's take a look at these teams, these lineups. The NBA Finals continue tonight with Game 2. The NHL Stanley Cup started last night with Vegas winning Game 1 there. So today's lineup, tonight it's 11:30 in the morning. But today's lineup for the Cardinals: Edman will lead off, Goldschmidt will bat second, Nolan Gorman will bat third, Arenado cleanup, Yepez fifth, DeYoung sixth, Baker. First time Baker's been in the lineup all season, so we'll see what he can do. Jordan Walker out in left field, and Knizner behind the plate. For the Pirates, it'll be Marsano, Reynolds, Sawinski, Santana, Cabrian Hayes, Bay, Castro, Palacios, and Hedges behind the dish. So let's see what we got. We got streams coming up all this week. So if you're a big-time baseball fan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we do go live. We got the Astros and Blue Jays tomorrow night, and then we're doing all 3 games of the Mets Braves series, and then Friday it'll be Mets Pirates, and then next Sunday I believe it's Diamondbacks and Tigers for the Sunday game. So welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we do go live. We'll cover some other things as things happen as well. If you are a fan of the channel, you know we do a lot of fantasy football stuff here as well. So I've been working on our fantasy football stuff for the year already. So sometime in July before training camps open, I'll start putting that information out as well. Lots of live streams coming up for the football season as well. But baseball will take precedent with the end of the season, the playoffs, and the World Series before we get too involved in football game streams. But there are people out there, if you guys are interested in football streams, I know Uneducated Sports Talk is a huge football streamer, does a lot of basketball as well. Rising Rhino, big-time football, does every league pretty much possible. The XFL, the NFL, the USFL had 2 great streams yesterday. So I believe he's going to start doing Canadian Football League as well. So we're still waiting for first pitch. Pirates are 30-27 on the year, a half game behind the Brewers. Check my fantasy lineup, make sure I'm not missing anybody. I believe I've used up all my pitching matchups for the week. Let me just check, because if you go over your pitching matchups, you lose points. No, I still have 2 available, so that's good. So 2 today. Let's get Miller in there. Both Millers I got going today. Miller from the Dodgers going up against the Yankees tonight, and Miller from Seattle going up against Texas. All right, Rich Hill on the mound for the Pirates today. He's got 6 pitches he throws. Curveball 40% of the time, 14 fastball, 35% cutter, 13%, a sweeper at 9%, and a sinker at 2%. And he will mix in a changeup as well. All right, so here we go. Getting ready for first pitch. A little delayed start here. We're usually going by now. Not sure what they're doing. Umpires are walking around the field. All right, and here we go. It'll be Tommy Edman leading off, batting .253 on the year. Does have 6 home runs, 21 run batted in, and 8 stolen bases. The first pitch is ripped into left field. Oh, diving! Oh no, he dropped it. They might review this. I think he caught it. I'm not sure. Do you have to, like football, you have to maintain possession throughout the catch? Oh, no, he dropped it. So that'll be a leadoff double. Man, what a great play out and left by Sawinski, but he dropped it. That'll bring up Goldschmidt, batting .301 on the year, 10 home runs, 26 RBI, and 7 stolen bases. First pitch in there is a strike. I called that a double. I do score all the games, and I called that a double. It was a diving attempt, and that one's blooped into right field. Palacio's there. Edman will go to third. So 1 out. Oops, that's a 9. 1 out, runner on third. Hayes, Marsano, Castro, and Santana is the infield for the Pirates today. The first pitch, grounded foul, 0-1. On the inside corner, strike 2. Nice pitch. Count 0-2 to Gorman. Outside, 1-2. Crowd still filing in there at PNC Park. Popped up down the left field line, and it'll go out of play. Thank you all so much for stopping by this Sunday morning. Hopefully you're enjoying your day. Beautiful day here in Northeast Pennsylvania. It was cold and rainy yesterday, and beautiful day outside today. So definitely we'll sit out on the patio after the game. But Hill strikes out Gorman, so 2 down. Still a runner on third. But that'll bring up Arenado. Arenado batting .267 on the year. 10 home runs, 38 runs batted in. First pitch is in there for a strike. Nice curveball. Hill getting ready to throw his 10th pitch of the inning. Inside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Arenado is batting .439 on the season with a hen in the count. The 2-1 from Hill. That ball's lined, and Hayes is right there. That'll end the inning. So leadoff double. Edmund gets stranded at third. We go bottom 1. No score. Joe says, thanks for covering the game. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. We talked about, Pittsburgh is second in the division right now, half game behind Milwaukee. Pittsburgh has won 4 in a row. St. Louis right now still in last place, 6.5 back. So completely not out of it yet. But they're 4-6 their last 10, and they've lost 2 in a row. Let's see some of the other games that are happening today. Bunch of games starting at 1:30 today. Philadelphia and Washington, Tampa Bay and Boston, Milwaukee and Cincinnati, Oakland and Miami, Toronto and the Mets. Toronto was taking the first 2 there. They won Friday night 3-0 and yesterday 2-1. Then a bunch of games at 2 o'clock. We got the Angels and Astros, Guardians and Twins, Rockies and Chiefs. Not football season yet. Rockies and Royals, Tigers and White Sox. At 2:30, it's Seattle and Texas. 4 o'clock, Baltimore and San Francisco, Atlanta and Arizona, Chicago and San Diego at 5:30, and then the Yankees and Dodgers at 7 o'clock to end the Sunday slate. All right. Michaelis on the mound, and that's dribbled foul down the third baseline. 0-1. Hey, Joe Rogan, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a great day. Who's your team? Let me know who your team is there in the chat. He says, I have a few bucks on the Cardinals by 2 runs. Hold on. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Got him looking. 1 out. That'll bring up Reynolds. Joe says, I have a few bucks on the Cardinals by 2 runs for your money back, or the game within 1 run to make a few. Nice. Well, good luck. I didn't do any bets for this game. First pitch. Oh, low. Reynolds showed bunt. Called the ball. Reynolds is batting .278 on the year. 36 runs batted in. 7 home runs. Grounded foul. 1-1. Mike lists his first 5 starts of the year. He was 0-1 with a 7.46 ERA, but his last 7 starts, he's 4-0. I did not see what the ERA was. Count is 1-2 to Reynolds. Fouled away again. Still 1-2. Now, Joe said he bet on the Cardinals, but Joe, is St. Louis your team? Ball low, 2-2. Reynolds did sign that extension earlier in the year. We'll keep him in Pittsburgh through 2030. So great job by the Pirates organization, keeping one of their own around. And that ball's lined in the right, and it'll drop in for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Reynolds. He says Pittsburgh can win by 1, and that would be my best payout. And that ball's ripped in the right, and that'll drop in. Reynolds will hold it second. So back-to-back singles here. That'll bring up Carlos Santana, batting .238 on the year. 3 home runs, 27 runs batted in, but has struck out 40 times on the year. So depending on what Santana does here, Brian Hayes is on deck. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Santana this series is 4 for 8, 3 runs batted in. Ball low, 1-1. He says he's a hockey gambler scratching the itch today. Well, hopefully you won some, and that ball's lifted up on the infield. Gorman calls everybody off and makes the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Brian Hayes, batting .232 on the year. 4 home runs, 24 runs batted in. He likes MLB better than basketball. After Vegas made it 4-2 last night, I shut the game off. First pitch swinging by Hayes in foul territory, and that'll go out of play. 0-1. Thank you all for stopping by, checking us out here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. My name's John, covering all the baseball. We do have more members to our team, but they're more involved in the football side of things. So come July and August, you'll be seeing more of those guys as well. And then next season, we'll be adding some NBA streams, some NHL streams as well. So definitely expanding our coverage on sports. And that ball's lined in the And he's safe at first. Hayes is safe at first. It was deflected by the first baseman right to the second baseman, but Hayes beat it out. All right, so bases loaded here. Joe says he's waiting for Canadian football to start. Going to be a boring summer, but I can take the kid to the game for $25. Nice, like $15 US. That's cool going to a game. But hanging out in the chat, most of our streams is a gentleman by the name of Rising Rhino. If you're not familiar with him, he covers CFL live streams. So if you can't get to a game, make sure you hang out with Rising Rhino. I'm sure he'll stop by sometime today. So here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Schmumble says, really digging the interface you have. Well, thank you very much. Oh, inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Low, 2-1. Michaelis getting ready to throw his 20th pitch of the inning. A little higher than where you want to be for an inning. And that ball's blooped into center field. That'll get at least 1 run home. 2 runs will score. Runner goes to third. And it's 2-0 Pirates. So Reynolds scored. Sawinski scored. Hayes goes to third. Bay gets 2 runs batted in. Joe says, I'll check that out. Might be some good bets to be made. Less eyes on it. And that first pitch is fouled away. 0-1 to Castro. Castro's batting .271 on the year, 5 home runs, 18 runs batted in. Joe said, uh-oh. It's the first inning. We'll be all right. Ooh, called the ball. Looked like he got the zone. Runners on first and third. Runner goes. And he'll steal second base. So Bay steals second. Now it's second and third with 2 outs. Nobody covered, so that's why there was no throwdown. And that ball's grounded down to first. Flipped over to Michaelis to end the inning. 2 runs on 4 singles for the Pirates. We go top of 2. 2-0 Pirates. It'll be Yepez, DeYoung, and Baker. Baker getting his first action of the year. Only need 1, right? Yep. We'll look at some of the pitching matchups going on today as well, see if we get any good ones. Kikuchi versus Senga should be a good pitching matchup. Freeland versus Singer could be a good matchup. Boyd against Kopech. So once again, tomorrow night, doing Houston and Toronto. And Manoah will be... Really? Manoah's on the mound again? He just pitched the other night. They're gonna send Manoah on 3 days rest, I guess. Let's see what we got here. We got 5 votes in the poll already. 2 of you said Cardinals, 1 of you said Pirates, and the other 2 of you said hoping for a good game. We got 5 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that like button like Thomas says there in the chat. Thomas is part of our team here at Pure Adrenaline Sports. Helps us out with a lot of our football stuff. Thomas also has his own channel where he covers all the sports, but mainly Red Sox stuff. So, guys, Thomas, feel free to post your link in the chat there so people can check you out as well. All right. He'll back out on the mound. Only threw 12 pitches in that first inning. Up and in, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, inside, 3-1. Fouled away, 3-2. The 3-2. Outside. So a leadoff walk. So Yepes with the leadoff walk. Oh, leadoff walk, not single. There's DeYoung. So I'm going to miss. 0-1. Nice pitch. Hey, Alex, how are you? Great to see you again. And that ball's lifted out to left. Sawinski puts it away. 1 away. That'll bring up Luke and Baker. Getting his first action of the year. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. .54 games in AAA for Baker. Batted .313 with 18 home runs. And that ball's looped into right field. That'll get down. Runner holds at second. That'll bring up Jordan Walker, who's batting .272 on the year. Another one of their young prospects here. hopefully they realize that's his first major league hit. They grab that ball for him, and that ball's grounded down to third. Go to second for one, and that'll be all. So I'll bring up Knizner. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Nice diving stop there by Hayes at third. Grounded foul, 0-1. Hill getting ready to throw his 25th pitch of the game. Strike, 0-2. Swung on a miss. That'll end the inning. So the Cardinals strand 2 more runners. That's 2 in the first, and now 2 in the second. For the Pirates in the bottom of the second, it'll be 8, 9, and 1. Tonight in the NBA, Game 2 of the finals will tip off around 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Denver won Game 1 there. Had a big lead, ended up winning by 10 or 11. And the NHL, Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals will be tomorrow night. See what else is going on here. Chat kind of quieted down. Thank you all so much, though, for hanging out. Tennis is on my TV. I got to get my remote. We'll get something else on the TV. I think the IndyCar race is racing on the streets of Detroit today, so we'll check that out. Hey, Eric, how are you? Great to see you. He says, let's go Cards Nation. Brandon says, easy money. Pittsburgh's the better team. So far this year, definitely. Oops, hold on. Almost screwed that up. Palacios flied out to right. I missed that. Sorry about that. But then Hedges singles. So we got a 1-out single. Same thing that happened in the first. But now we go back to the top of the lineup for the Pirates. Ball inside, 1-0. Marcano struck out to lead off the bottom of the first for Pittsburgh. And that ball's foul. Count is 1-1 to Marcano. Doing pretty well here, but my niece and nephew were kind enough to give me their cold, but can't complain. Count is 1-2 to Marcano. Oh, and he hits one out to center. Edmund comes over and makes the catch. 2 down. Nice play on the run. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds, who singled in the first. Strike 1. Nice sinker ball there by Michaelis. Fouled away, 0-2. There he is, rising Rhino. If Joe was still here, Joe, this is the guy I was telling you about. Rising Rhino covers every football league there is. Well, almost. I don't know if he does arena. And that ball's blooped in the left field. So a 2-out single. We got runners on first and second now. Rhino, hope you're doing well today. 2 great streams yesterday, bud, for the USFL. Hopefully you're getting ready for a couple more today. I don't think it's the Joe Rogan. He was looking into that for next year. Well, post your link, so if Joe comes back, we'll have that for him. Because I told him you do a great job of covering, getting ready to start the CFL as well. Adjusted things to work with Wi-Fi and less crazy kids. No, the kids were fine yesterday. Everything was fine. Just a little fuzzy on the video. That's all. So he strikes him out. So that ends the bottom of the second. So we're still sitting at 2-0 here. It'll be Edmund, Goldschmidt, and Gorman for the Cardinals. Guys, while you're all here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. If you want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Let's get back to the game there. Let's get back to the chat. He's on the 5G now, so it should be better, but I make no promises. That's all right. I'll be there either way as soon as I'm done here. Rising Rhino put his link in the chat, so if you guys want to watch some USFL streams today, make sure you check out Rising Rhino. And he says, 3 more likes till we get to 10. Let's go, people. Love it. Thank you all so much. Rhino, what time's your first stream today? I'm not sure what time the game starts. 1? Or is it 12 again? Oh, no, if it was 12, you'd already been doing it. Oh, no worries, brother. He says he'll be back in a few, my man. Didn't see your notification, so I'm late. No worries. Starts in 50 minutes. Okay, so the top of the hour. First pitch from Hill is outside, 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Cardinals. Edmonds led off the game with a double, but was stranded at third. Ball low, 2-0. Ten votes in the poll so far. Thank you all so much for voting over there. 4 for the Cardinals, 4 for the Pirates, and 2 for a good game. The 3-0 outside, so a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Goldschmidt. Flew out to right his first time up. First pitch is a ball. Grounded down to short. Second for 1. Relay throw, not in time. So now it's Goldschmidt on first with 1 out. First pitch to Gorman is high and outside, 1-0. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Got him looking. Struck out in the first as well. But this time strikes out looking, 2 down. That'll bring up Arenado, who lined out to Hayes in the first. Oh, it hit him. So it'll be runners on first and second. 2 outs, though. That'll bring up Yepez, who walked in his only at-bat so far. Maybe I was wrong. Inside, 1-1. Timeout. Catcher runs out to the mound. Yepez has only got 40 at-bats on the year. So young lineup here for the Cardinals today. He's got 40. Baker making his first start. Walker only has 81. Knizner 76 or 78. So a lot of guys in the lineup today not getting a lot of playing time so far. 2-1 to count. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Ooh, inside 3-2. Hill getting ready to throw his 44th pitch. That's right about where you want to be as a starting pitcher. Want to average about 15 an inning. Swung on a miss. He got him. The Cardinals have, after 3, have left 5 men on base, so just not getting that big hit when they need it. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Pirates coming up in the bottom of the third. That's Santana, Hayes, and Bay. Bay had that 2-out, 2-run single in the first, and that's where we stand at 2-0. All right, let's look here. Other games are over an hour away from getting started, so this one will. Let's see here. We'll probably be about the 7th or 8th inning, depending on any delays or anything, before all other games get started. So like I said, the next game to get started, Philadelphia and Washington at 1:35, and Tampa Bay at Boston also at 1:35. Some 140 games, Milwaukee and Cincinnati, Oakland and Miami, the Blue Jays and Mets again. Today, great pitching matchup there, Kikuchi against Senga. Talking to Marmol, the Cardinals manager there, talking about the game so far. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Santana popped out the second in the first. Popped up and had a play as well. 0-2. Pitches outside, 1-2. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Alex, I know he was in the chat. I'm not sure if he's still here because he's getting ready for his stream at 1:00. So I'll let him know. Oh, line down to first. One out. Goes down as an L3 in your scorecard. Right to Goldschmidt. He didn't even have to move. Just lift his glove. This home plate umpire does not give that low strike. 1-0. Outside 2-0. Hayes did single in the first, but ended getting into third, but was stranded there. 2-1. Nice pitch. 2-2. Hayes calls timeout. And that ball's lined into right field. That'll be a 1-out single there for Hayes. He's now 2 for 2 on the day. That'll bring up Bay. Had a two-run single in the first. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Strike right down the middle. Nice sinker. Where Hill's right about where he wants to be after 3. Michaelis here is getting ready to throw his 51st pitch here in the third, so a little bit higher. And that's grounded down to second. Nice play. Got him at first. Runner goes to second. That'll bring up Castro, who grounded out to first to end the first inning. Drops down a bunt. It goes foul. 0-1. Castro came into the game batting .271. Scored 16 runs on the year, 18 runs batted in. Also has 6 doubles, 5 home runs, 1 stolen base. Up and in, 1-1. Oh, and that ball's ripped out in the right. But Yepes is there for it. Ends the inning. We go to the fourth. Still 2-0 Pirates. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Cardinals in the fourth inning. I thought I could be wrong. I thought there was an Indy race today, but I guess not. Maybe they take the week off after the Indianapolis 500. Let's look. Indy series. Oh, it's not until 3 o'clock. So that's why. All right, here we go. Fourth inning. Paul DeYoung leads it off. Hill still on the mound at 44 pitches. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Hey, Ben's back. Ben, great to see you. Rising Rhino saying one more like till 10. We got this. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Ben, thank you for coming back. Great to see you again. We'll be doing the Astros Blue Jays game tomorrow night. Three and one count here. Grounded foul. 3-2. Ben said he just gave a thumbs up. Thank you all. Thank you, Ben. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Helps push our content out. The 3-2. Oh, just missed. Looked like the home plate umpire wanted to ring him up. That'll bring up Baker, who singled. That was his first career at bat in the second, and he singled. Ball inside, 1-0. No swing, 2-0. I'll pick off door to first. The young in back easily. The 2-0. Roped foul, 2-1. The 2-1. Dropped it in there, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. One away. That'll bring up Walker, who reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. Ball one on the inside. Outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Line down and out of play, down the right field line. Yeah, you watching the NBA Finals tonight? Yep, I'll be hanging out over in Uneducated Sports Talks live stream. I believe he's covering the game tonight. So if he's covering it, I'll be hanging out there while watching the game. He did the Stanley Cup last night as well. Grounded foul, still 1-2. Lifted in the shallow center. Castro will make the play. So after the leadoff walk, Baker and Walker retired. That'll bring up Knizner, struck out to end the second inning. And that one's grounded down to second. Castro will go to first, and that'll end the inning. We go bottom four, still 2-0 Pirates. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Pirates. Check, got a YouTube notification. Let's see what that is. Oh, that was from before. Rising Rhino will be live in 30 minutes. What? I'll definitely be over in Rising Rhino's channel, hanging out in the chat while he's calling the USFL games today. I know. I think he's up to 390 subs. That's what I saw that yesterday when I left. I had to leave before the end of the game for the second game. Yeah, he's saying whoop whoop. Yep. So let's look. Still about an hour away from all other games getting started here in MLB. Oh, wow. 394. Let's go. That really jumped up yesterday after I left. You jumped up 4 more after I left. That's good. What was your goal to be at by the time the NFL season started? So beginning of September. Where did you want to be at? You want to be? It says, yeah, I'll take it. Says I'll take it, and he wants to be at 500 by the time September rolls around. 0-1, ball in the dirt, 1-1. And that ball's grounded down in the second. Nice backhand by Gorman over to Goldschmidt, 1 away. That'll bring up Hedges. Hedges is 1 for 1 today. Singled in the second, but was should be able to hit that. Yep, you should be able to hit that. Keep doing great streams like you're doing, and you'll get there in no time. Swung on a miss, 0-1. I'm excited. I'm excited for some CFL streams because I've never watched it, so I'll watch along with you calling the game. Oh, and that ball's hit out deep to left, and it's over his head. It bounces over the fence. That's a ground rule double. So Hedges in the second had a 1 out single, and now here in the fourth, a 1 out double. Rhino says there's 16 people in the stream. Let's go. Thank you all so much for checking us out. First year getting into the CFL. Good. So we'll learn together. First pitch is inside and low. 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup with Marcano. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the first and flew out to center in the second. Count is 1-1. Grounded foul, 1-2. Not in the lineup today is McCutcheon. Currently sits at 1,997 base hits. Up and in, 2-2. The 2-2 fouled away. Still 2-2. That ball's popped up on the infield. The Young pulls everybody off. 2 down. That'll bring up Reynolds, who's 2 for 2 today. Singled and scored in the first, and singled in the second inning as well. Michaelis up to 65 pitches, a little higher than where you want to be. You want to be around 60 after 4 innings. And he's at 65 with 2 outs here in the fourth. Cardinals have left 5 on. Pirates so far have left 6 on. No, the Mets did not do good yesterday, Alex. Only getting that 1 run. Not good. We didn't score many runs against the Phillies either, and still swept that series. Roped foul, 1-1. Count is 1-1 to Reynolds. 2 outs. Runner on second. Outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And that one's lined out to left. Walker's there. And that'll end the inning. So we go to the fifth. Still 2-0 Pirates. Rays lost the first game and won the second game yesterday. Gotcha. They play again today and tomorrow, right? He says yes. They play today and Monday. Monday was supposed to be off day, but they got rained out Friday night, I believe. Let's see what that pitching matchup is today for you guys. Bradley against Houck. For my Mets, it's Kikuchi versus Senga. For the Yankees and Dodgers tonight, it's Domingo Germán against Bobby Miller. So we go to the fifth. It'll be top of the order for the Cardinals, Edman, Goldschmidt, and Gorman. Edman's 1-for-1, doubled to lead off the game, walked in the third. Goldschmidt is 0-for-2, flew out to right and reached on a fielder's choice. And Gorman's 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch is inside, 1-0. And that ball's grounded to short. Over to first, 1 away. First pitch to Goldschmidt's in there, 0-1. In there, 0-2. You doing Jays and Astros? No, Jays and Astros is tomorrow night. Jays are still playing the Mets today. So it's Jays. I'm doing the game tomorrow night. That ball's grounded down to Hayes, over to first, 2 down. So a couple ground outs here. Hill's getting ready to throw a 70th pitch of the game. Gorman's already 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. $13 votes in the poll there in the chat. 46% said Pirates, 38% said Cardinals, and 15% just wanted a good game. Alex says he'll be in there tomorrow night. Sweet. Count is 1-2. Swung on a missed. He's 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. We go bottom 5. Still 2-0 Pirates. It'll be Sawinski, Santana, and Hayes for the Pirates. Alex says, I hope this game is a good game tomorrow. I might have to root for the Astros because you're from Houston. All right, here we go. Bottom 5, still 2-0. Peacock is doing a little interview right now with Adam Wainwright as we get underway here. Swung on a missed to Sawinski. Outside, 1-1. And that ball's lifted out to left. And Walker's there, 1 away. That'll bring up Santana, who's 0 for 2. Popped out to second and lined out to first. And grounded down to Goldschmidt. Michaelis over to cover, 2 down. Quickly 2 away here. That'll bring up Brian Hayes, who's 2 for 2 today. Singled in the first, stranded at third, singled in the third, and was stranded at second. First pitch is a ball to Hayes, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And that ball's lined in the center for a 2-out single. Now 3 for 3 on the day. Rising Rhino says, all right, pure adrenaline. You keep grinding. Yes, sir. Good luck in your streams today. I'll be over as soon as I'm done here. Rising Rhino going over to cover the USFL games today. So if you guys are definitely into not only the USFL, but all of football, make sure you're checking out Rising Rhino's channel. He's grinding towards the goal of 500 before the season starts. I believe he's at 394, he said. Count is 0-1 to Bay. Pickoff throw to first. Hayes back in easily. Rhino says he's hoping to hit 400 today. Yep. Line foul. Count is 1-2. Counts 2-2 to Bay. Runner on first is Hayes. 2 down. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Once again, today's unsponsored drink of the day, Dr. Pepper. Up high. 3-2. And that ball's lined in the center field. Hayes will go to third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners for Castro. Castro's 0 for 2, grounded out to first, and flew out to right. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Bounced one in there. Count is 1-1. Bounced in there again. 2-1. Inside, 3-1. The 3-1. Grounded down to Goldschmidt. Again, nice play. Michaelis covers. That'll end the inning. So the Pirates leave a couple more. Sister Surround is here saying good morning from Albuquerque. Good morning, Sister Surround. Thank you for coming back. Great to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well this weekend. Let's see what we got going on here. 15 votes in the poll. Thank you all so much for voting there. 10 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. If you all want to see some more baseball live streams during the summer, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell as well, so you know when we do go live. This coming week, doing a game every night. Doing tomorrow night, doing the Astros and Blue Jays. Doing all 3 games of the Mets Brave series. And then next Friday, doing Mets and Pirates. And then next Sunday, doing Diamondbacks and Tigers for the Peacock game of the week. Got more chats coming in. Let's look here. Watch the last Flight 23. I still got to watch it. I know it's about Rogers. Last night, quality stuff. Yeah, I got to watch it yet. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, it's tough trying to keep up on everything. I'm still a few episodes of Tom Grassi's 30 and 30. I still got to catch up on a couple of them as well. The last one I watched from Grassi was when he went to Minnesota. So I believe I have to do Chicago, Detroit, and Buffalo. I'm not sure if he's done Buffalo yet. Got a little delay in the game, an issue with the mound. Not sure what they're doing there. At least he's off to the side, but he's still tossing some pitches here as they're working on the mound. It'll be Arenado, Yepez, and DeYoung for the Cardinals here in the 6th. Is Grossi visiting all football stadiums? Yeah, all 30 football stadiums. Because it's only 30 because the Rams and Chargers play in the same stadium and the Jets and Giants play in the same stadium. So Alex says he's got to go, got things to do. See you tomorrow. Alex, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Have a good day. Yeah, we'll definitely see you tomorrow night for the Astros and Blue Jays game. Zawinski puts it away, 1 down. That's 7 straight retired by Hill. That'll bring up Yepez, 0 for 1. Walked in the 2nd and struck out in the 3rd. Cabrera warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. First pitch is dropped in for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Grounded foul. 1-2.
I'm in a different room, hopefully a little bit more quiet without the crazy kids bouncing everywhere, and hopefully the internet holds up here. I took it off a kick today, and we just internet a bunch, so hopefully it holds up. But we got the Michigan Panthers at the Showboats today, so yeah, we take it little by little, and hopefully we get things cruising today. We get fired up. I got my lovely delicious
outside 2-2.
Ready to go. Back in action for football. The 2 games yesterday were pretty sweet. The Stallions came through at the end of the game to win the game. It was amazing. It was a battle. It was brutal. It was crazy. Stallions stayed on top.
Popped up.
Vision of a big win at the end.
Santana calls everybody off.
Loved it. Such a real
2 down.
Such a freaking nail biter. Nail biter indeed. All right, Cole Kelly for the Boats. We'll be starting it up. It's 4-0 the last 4 games. There's Victor running all over the place. Running all over the place. So, yep. Do I have the wrong matchup?
Counts 0-1 to DeYoung. Bounced in there, 1-1.
Showboats and Generals. My bad, nothing right. Showboats and Generals. Don't know what I was thinking. What's going on? Jeff Stapleton in the house. Welcome back, man. Welcome back.
Line to the left. So Sawinski's there.
You live in the country where you have that.
Hill with another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 6.
4G is useless. All right, let's go to the zone right now. The internet, it seems. We'll see how it goes. I cut things back, switched it out, tried to fix the internet, and hopefully it does a lot better than yesterday, because yesterday was complete disaster. That was a mess. And then throw the crazy kids on top of it. It was anarchy. It was anarchy, to say the least. But I went all crazy Colts pajamas for my stream because I forget that someone popped in yesterday. It's like, I don't know what team you want.
Still 2-0 here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Pirates coming up. Still about a half hour away from all other baseball games getting started. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Showing we have 11 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate that. I know we've gained a subscriber today as well. Joe was here. Joe hit that subscribe button. So thank you all so much for doing that as well.
Yeah, man, I've been seeing it. You've been doing great stuff through USD, man. You've been doing great stuff for it. You've been helping the channel out big time. Big time. Awesome stuff. So, I know you're doing a lot for me. I just want to get to know you a little bit more before I pop you on this live, man. I had pure journalist sports, Johnny from there, the last 2 weeks. He's been on my stream nonstop. The last week, I've been up for his. Got to know him a bunch, and I just made him a hobby of the day. So, let's get to just a little bit more, then we're going to go and crush it together. Good competition.
All right, Michaelis is done for the day. No walks today for Michaelis. Only struck out 2. Gave up 10 hits, but only allowed to 2 runs. All right, here we go. Bottom of the sixth. Up and in, 1-0. We got a pinch hitter here. Connor Joe pinch hitting. Counts 2-0. Joe has played in 49 games this year, 255 average, 6 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Only one for 4 in this series so far. And he hits one deep out the left. Actually, Edmonds will come over and make the catch. So 1 away. That'll bring up Hedges. Hedges is 2 for 2. Has a single and a double so far today. Was stranded at second both times, though. Up high, 2-0. And that's grounded down to third. Goldschmidt has to reach for it and stays on the bag. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Marcano, 0 for 3 today. Struck out in the first, flew out to center in the second, and popped out to short in the fourth inning. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Grounded foul, 0-2. And that ball's lifted out to center. Oh, Edmund on the run makes a grab. What a catch. We go to the seventh. Still 2-0 Pirates. All right, here we go to the seventh inning. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Cardinals. Baker, Walker, and Knizner. See if Hill's still on the mound. Armchair's back. Armchair, great to see you. Saying, come on, Cards. Yeah, I believe they've left 5 runners on base, 5 or 6 runners on base so far. So just not getting the big hit when they need it. But here we go. Count is 1-1. Ripped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, up and in. Check the swing. Nope, no swing. So it's 2-2. The 2-2. And that ball's driven out to right field. And Joe's there to make the catch. Joe came in last inning to pinch hit, stays out and right. 1 down. That'll bring up Walker, who's 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice, and popped out to second. First pitch is in there for a strike. That ball's lifted out to center. And Bay's there. 2 away. Knizner, 0 for 2 on the day, struck out and grounded out to second. Outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, that ball's crushed to deep left. At the wall, gone. And it's a now 2-1 game. Back to the top of the lineup with Edmund. Look at that. Armchair MMA shows up saying go Cards, and they get one, and they're right back in this thing. Hill had retired 11 in a row before that point. Armchair saying, let's go. So 2 outs, nobody on. It's now 2-1. In there, strike 1. Fouled away, 0-2. Edmonds 1 for 2 on the day, doubled to lead off the game, walked in the third, and grounded out to short in the fifth. And that ball's ripped past short in the left field. So Hill's starting to give up some hits here. Joe said he was holding his breath until they scored. That'll bring up Goldschmidt now. Oh, and we're going to get a pitching change here. Hill throws 95 pitches, leaves with a 2-1 lead, but is responsible for the runner on second, or first, excuse me. A great outing for Hill today. Goldschmidt will be the batter. He's 0 for 3 today. And this is all with 2 outs. The first 2 batters flew out. And then Knizner hit that home run, and Edman hit that shot in the left that got past the diving shortstop. After this stream, we are going to go over and check out Rising Rhino's channel. He's covering the USFL game today. He was hanging out in the chat with us here today. But still got 3 innings to go here. Well, 2.5 with the being the top of the 7th already. So. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We got 10 likes on the video. We got 16 votes in the poll. 44% of you voted for the Cardinals, 38% for the Pirates, and 19 of us just wanted a good game, which we're getting. We're getting a good game. I did not get the notification. I also live streamed to Rumble at the same time, and we gained a new follower over there. We're up to 44 over there now. So whoever that was, thank you so much. Notifications. Well, it did not send it through yet, but it went up to 44. So. Count is 1-1 to Goldschmidt here. And they brought Moretta in the pitch. Throws his slider most of the time, and that ball's fouled off. 1-2. During the 4-game win streak, the Pirates bullpen 19.2 innings pitched, only giving up 2 runs. So ERA of less than 1 over those 4 games. Here's the 1-2 to Goldschmidt. Up high, 2-2. His fastball is about 94 miles an hour, which he uses to set up that slider. Swung on and missed. There's that fastball at 95. So we go bottom 7, still 2-0. Or nope, my bad. It's 2-1. We got that home run. It'll be Reynolds, Sawinski, and Santana for the Pirates in the bottom of the 7th. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. We'd really appreciate that. If you guys want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe, so make sure you do that for us as well. Lots more baseball content coming up during the summer. And then we get to the All-Star break, and then we'll start adding some of our fantasy football stuff back into the mix. So if you guys are into that, make sure you're checking out our videos for our rankings, our projections. We'll definitely be doing live streams. I got 3 other guys that help me with football live streams. So big things happening here at Pure Adrenaline. This is the first year we've covered baseball. We're getting ready to start our 3rd NFL season, but this is the first year we've done baseball. So it has definitely grown the channel. We've gone up to right at the end of the football season. We were up to 1,000 subs on YouTube, and right now we're sitting at 1,558. So in a few months of baseball, we've added over 500. Other baseball games getting ready to start in about 10, 15 minutes as well. So earlier in the game when I said that, I thought we'd be in the 6th or 7th inning. Looks like we're going to be in the 7th or 8th inning. So this game has been flying by. Farhan, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. Farhan was hanging out with us during the football season. So great to see him again. Hopefully you're doing well. Farhan, I know you haven't been in here for a lot of our baseball streams, but a few things have changed here at Pure Adrenaline. Sean and Harold are no longer with us, but a couple guys. Cam is still with us. Thomas, a Patriots fan, has been helping us out. He was around with the draft for us, so just mix things up a little bit, and really excited about where we're heading into the football season. Yep, next Sunday stream will be early again, and it's Diamondbacks and Tigers. So if you guys want to come out and hang out with us again for that game, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well for that. First pitch is inside, 1-0 to Reynolds. Farhan says, cool. I believe Farhan is a Raiders fan, I believe. That ball's popped out to short. Or at the short right field. Yepes is there. One away. That'll bring up Sawinski, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Indeed. And what's the deal with the contract for who's it, Jimmy G? I haven't heard anything on that. There might be a way that it's void. I have not looked too much into it. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Count is 2-0. Grounded foul, 2-1. He says that may be a secret Saints fan now that Carr's with Gruden. The Raiders don't have to pay him a penny if Jimmy isn't swung on a miss, 2-2. If Jimmy isn't ready for training camp or to start. Wow. They should honestly probably try to figure out. I guess they got to try to wait till training camp, right? Because they'll be looking for a quarterback. And that ball's lifted out to left. And that's 2 away. That'll bring up Santana, who's 0 for 3. Yep, wait and see. Yep. Yeah, I mean, what are the Raiders fans saying? Are the Raiders fans hoping he's okay, or they didn't want him and kind of want to get out of that? What's the feel? You probably have a better feel for that. being a Raiders fan and living out there. So I'll have to make sure I keep an eye on that for my projections as well. So we're getting a pitching change here with 2 outs. Hicks will come in the pitch to Santana. Let's look here. 18 votes in the poll. Man, you guys are the best. 44% for the Cardinals, 33 for Pittsburgh Pirates, and 22. We're just hoping for a good game, and we've had a great game here. Very low scoring, but plenty of base runners. Let's see here. St. Louis has left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runners on. Farhan says the fan base is split. Some believe McDaniel's optimism, some don't, and think Brian Hoyer might have to start. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that as well. Ball high, 1-0. Few think since Tom Brady is investing in a piece of the Raiders, he could ask him. They could ask him to suit up, but I doubt that. I don't know. That possibility is always out there, I guess, right? The count's 1-1. Inside strike on the inside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Hicks thought it was strike 3, started walking off the mound. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Fouled away. Still 3-2. That's a 2-out walk to Santana. That'll bring up Brian Hayes, who's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. First pitch is in there, first strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. 103 miles an hour. Got him looking. Throwing all fastballs and drops one in there. Strike 3 looking. We go to the 8th inning. Still 2-1. Hey, Mets strikes again, also known as Water is here, saying, yo, what's up? Water, how are you? Hopefully you're having a great day today. We're also going to get a pitching change for the Pirates here. Oh, got some more chats coming in. Hold on one second. Get back to my software here. What are the Mets doing, man? Driving me crazy. That's what they're doing. Absolute driving me crazy. But hopefully they get things turned around today. Hopefully this week as well. Doing 4 Mets games this week, Water. So hopefully you can join us for some of them. We're doing all 3 games against the Braves and then Friday night against the Pirates. Yup, we're playing the Braves Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in Atlanta. It'll be Gorman, Arenado, and Yepes for the Cardinals here in the 8th inning. Pittsburgh still holding on the 2-1 lead. Pittsburgh scored 2 in the first on a 2-out, 2-run single by Bay. And then the Cardinals got 1 in the 7th on the solo home run by Knizner. We might get absolutely destroyed and dismantled. No, if we're not getting destroyed by the Blue Jays, we'll be all right. First pitch is in there, first strike. Ramirez now on the mound for the Pirates. Gorman's 0 for 3 today. 3 strikeouts, so looking for that golden sombrero. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Ball low, 1-2. Bounce the first. Santana's there. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. So he avoids the golden sombrero for now. Hey, Beck5 joined over on our locals page. Thank you so much for signing up over there under the free membership. Thank you so much. Count is 0-1 to Arenado. Outside 2-1. Honestly, if the Mets can't beat the Braves at least in one series, then I'm concerned about this team making the playoffs. I'm concerned now about this team making the playoffs. Oh, up and in, 3-1. And I love Buck Showalter, but I think he's part of the problem, honestly. That ball's lifted out to center. Oh, actually, Joe will come over and make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Yepes, who's 0 for 2 today. Walked in the second, was stranded at third, struck out in the third, and popped out the first. Yep, make some boneheaded decisions. Yep, agreed. I know they're just getting ready to start today as well. So I'll put that game on, but I got to go over and help out Rising Rhino with his streams after I'm done here. Outside 1-0 to Donovan. Oh, Donovan has brought in the pinch hit. Counts 1-1. Grounded down to third. Hayes over to first. The 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 8. Still 2-1. Yeah, like playing Vogelback, exactly. Vogelback should be DFA'd, honestly. So we go bottom 8. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Pirates. Bay, Castro, and Joe. No, who's going to trade for Vogelback? I don't think anybody would give us anything for Vogelback. Once again, today's unsponsored drink, Dr. Pepper. Donovan stays in the game. He'll go to left. And Walker will switch over to right. Says he hasn't drank Dr. Pepper in a little while. You're an athlete. You shouldn't be drinking Dr. Pepper. It's bad for you. First pitch, grounded down to short. 1 away. I'll bring up Castro, who's 0 for 3 today. Couple ground outs to first and flew out to center. Or right, excuse me. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Bednar getting warmed up for the Pirates. Hey, this will be 3 straight days if he can come in and get it. Strike 3, got him looking. 2 down. That'll bring up Joe. Joe came in and replaced Palacios. Flew out the center. His only at bat. Beer's the drink of real athletes. Fouled away. 0-1. Joe's been hanging out with us all day. Thank you for joining the stream today, Joe. Right now, I think you would win your bet, right? Would you win your bet at 2-1 if it stays 2-1? There's a strike. Count is 1 and 2. Yep, hanging on by a thread. Oh, up and in. 2 and 2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. So Bednar coming in for the save. It'll be DeYoung, Baker, and Walker for the Cardinals. Down by 1. Once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more baseball live streams, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you know when we do go live. We'll be live every night this week, except Saturday. Just taking Saturday off this week. Oh, let's go over and check our numbers here. All right, let's get back over to the chat. I saw something came across here. Water says I'm starting to work on a 1-seamer. Nice. Joe says if I win this one, I'm allowed to bet another one. More MLB, unless Miami can beat the odds in NBA. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Miami's beating the odds there, unfortunately for you. All right, here's Bednar in for the save. 12 for 13 on the season. 1.17 ERA. Opponents are batting 186 and 1 walk to 29 strikeouts. Let's end the poll there. We're at 20 votes. Thank you all so much for voting there. Those are some steep odds. I'll stick to baseball. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Popped foul, 1-1. Connor Joe is there, 1 away. Then I'll bring up Baker, who's 1 for 3 on the day, making his MLB debut. Phillies just took a 1-0 lead over the Nationals. It was on a JT Realmuto home run. Joso says, as long as the Cardinals don't tie it, I get my money back. Hey, better than losing. Oh, that ball's blooped out to right field, and it'll drop in front of Joe. So Baker 2 for 4 in his debut. And that'll bring up Walker, who's 0 for 3. And we'll get a pinch runner here for Baker. Mercado will come in the pinch run. Ball low. So 1 out, runner on first. Joe says, oh, wait, sorry, I'm a rookie. Oh, that ball's hit out to right. Oh, but right at Joe. Nice. Makes the catch. 2 down. That'll bring up Knizner. Knizner had the solo home run in the 7th. The only run for the Cardinals today. Guys, on the way out, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. Before you go, let me put a link in the chat. One of our mods here, Rising Rhino, he's live streaming right now during the USFL. So let me go over and get his stream, and I'll post that in the chat. Guys, go over there and check him out. Doing another game today? Nope. Sundays I just do one. Swung on a miss, 0-2. I'm going to go over out and hang out with my Rising Rhinos chat because I'm a mod over there, so I'm going to go help him out with his live stream. But Joe, I'll be live tomorrow doing the Astros Blue Jays game. Swung on a miss, struck him out, and the Pirates sweep the Cardinals, and they've won 5 in a row. So what a great game today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out, that subscribe button. Let me go over and get Rising Rhino's stream so we can all go over there and check him out. Show him some love. Maybe even if you don't subscribe, you just throw him a thumbs up. Give him a hello there in the chat. But let me go get that for us here. All right, there's the link to Rising Rhino stream right now. Jays are probably in trouble. Well, no, not really. They've took 2 out of 3. They've taken the first 2 from my Mets, so they're back on the winning ways. So, guys, I just put the link over for Rising Rhino. He's live streaming the USFL right now. Go over, say hello, give him a thumbs up, tell him Pure Adrenaline sent you, and thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We'll be back tomorrow night covering the Astros and Blue Jays, and then doing the Mets and Braves, all 3 games of that series this week as well. So make sure you come back, say hello, hang out with us, talk bets, talk football if you want. I don't care. And we'll see you all tomorrow night. Let's clean this up here. Can't find my stream. Here we go. Thank you once again, everybody.